I have been making this meal on repeat lately, and that is because it is the epitome of a warm hug. It's cozy and comforting and perfect for chilly days when you just want something hearty and satisfying to curl up with. So for this recipe, we will need lentils, veggie broth, and veggies of your choice. Now, if you don't have the exact same ones that I do, that is okay. Feel free to substitute with whichever ones you have on hand. Of course, I will leave the full recipe in the description box below, as well as some options and modifications. And let's get started by washing these veggies. And we'll also just quickly rinse the lentils and get our veggie broth ready. Now, very important to note here, I am doubling this recipe to make an extra large quantity so that I can store some in the freezer. Even though I do love cooking, some days I would rather just let something defrost from the freezer and have a healthy meal ready to go rather than making something from scratch. So this is just gonna help set us up for those days when we're feeling a little bit lazy. So now that our pot is hot, let's go ahead and add in the onion first, followed by the garlic, and now the carrots, celery, and potato. Now we'll just add our veggie broth, and lastly, the lentils. Optionally, at this point, you could add in any other seasonings you like a bay leaf or thyme or some garlic or onion powder. I'm just gonna add in a bay leaf to ours, and then we'll just let it simmer. So once the soup comes up to a boil, we are gonna reduce the heat and just let it simmer for about 25 to 30 minutes. And at this point, it is a very hands-off recipe. We're just gonna leave it alone to simmer, so you can work on anything else in the kitchen that needs to be done. If you have some dishes to do or you wanna prep another recipe, you can go ahead and do that now. Now, once it's been about 25 or 30 minutes, you can check to see if your soup is done. Basically, we're just looking to see if all the veggies are softened and also to make sure that the lentils are fully cooked. If it is ready to go, you can go ahead and serve it up and eat it, or you can add in some greens like baby spinach or kale. I'm just using this kale that we've already prepped. Now, with our soup, as I mentioned, I made a large batch so that we can portion some out and pop it into the freezer. So I am just gonna let it fully cool on the stove top. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and portion out a bowl of this and taste it. I love that this meal is not only delicious and warm and comforting, but it's also protein and fiber packed, so it keeps me full for a long time, and it is just so tasty. I'm actually curious, do you have a favorite go-to recipe that you make when you need a warm hug? Let me know in the comments down below. I am looking for more comforting, warm recipes, especially with the weather outside right now. In Toronto, the snow has been coming down quite a bit lately. So yeah, if you have a favorite recipe that makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside, go ahead and share it in the comments down below. Even if it's just the name of the recipe, I would love to hear about it. And if you need a warm hug this winter, go ahead and make this lentil soup. And with that, let's eat plants, and I'll see you guys next time.